Hello everybody, this is Jennifer from Wenzhou Xidoli Sanitary Wear Company. Do you know that our Chinese has Valentine's Day as well? It was on 7th of the 7th lunar month. I think most of you are not familiar with our festival. Now let me share the origin of it with you. Chinese Valentine's Day, which also called the Tomato Festival, is our traditional festival for the lovers. It derives from a fairy tale. Do you ever heard the love story between cowboy and a fairy maiden named Weaver? Long ago, there was an honest and kind-hearted fellow named Niu Lang. His parents died when he was a child. Later, he was driven out of his home by his sister-in-law, so he lived by himself herding cattle and farming. One day, his cow counseled him to marry the fairy maiden's Weaver. The day arrived. The beautiful fairy maidens had a bath in the river as the cow told, and the cowboy took the fairy clothes away suddenly. The fairy maidens were at a loss. They hurried to put on the clothes and fly away except the weaver. Afterwards, the weaver fell in love with him and came down secretly to earth and married him. They lived a happy life after marriage, while men tilled the farm and the woman weaved. The weaver gave a birth to a boy and a girl. Later, the cow asked them to preserve his skin before his death. They can use it when they were in emergency. They buried the cow in tears. Unfortunately, the God of Heaven soon found out the fact and ordered the Queen Mother of Western Heavens to bring the weaver maid back. The celestial seized the weaver when the cowboy was out. When cowboy found it, he rushed to put on the cow's skin and carried his children to go after his wife. It was near. However, the Queen Mother of the West put out the sun and let out the river, and the cowboy cannot close it. Since then, the cowboy and the weaver could only watch each other in the opposite in tears. Their loyalty to love touched the magpies. So tens of thousands of magpies came to build a bridge for the cowboy and the weaver maid to meet each other. The Queen Mother was eventually moved and allowed them to meet each year on the 7th of the 7th lunar month. And the people said that the magpie would build a bridge on that day for them. That was called meeting in the Milky Way. What's more, you can hear their talking under the grape trees. What a beautiful but miserable story. I pretty admire the true love between cowboy and weaver. The sincere love moves all of us. To keep it a memory, we make this day, the 7th of the 7th lunar month, as the Double 7 Day. Tomato is a romantic traditional festival. It is one of the Chinese four folk legends, and spreads at earliest time and known well in the folk. In a world, it has an important position on the history of folk literature. Nowadays, most lovers would date with each other to celebrate it, to see a movie, travel, go shopping, and so on. Always, he will prepare a surprise to her, while she will make a gift by herself and send to him. Also, there will be some activities held on this day. Most couples would like to attend it. For married couples, some husbands would help his wife do houseworking to show his love, and make a delicious and romantic dinner. That's all for my speaking. Hope that you may have a knowledge of our Chinese Valentine's Day from my short introduction. We are very appreciated if you can join us in our festival, and it will be very nice to hear of the story about your festival. Many thanks for listening. Have a good day. See you.